German wine laws. The majority of German wines found on export markets belong to the PDO category, and so these are the wines on which we will focus in this video. In common with all PDO wines, all of the grapes used must come from the region that appears on the label. However, in other respects, the German wine laws take a very different approach from other European PDOs. There are three key points of difference. 1. There is not a tight link between wine regions and grape varieties. Grape growers can choose from a large number of different grape varieties. 2. The wines are typically varietally labelled. 3. The wines are classified according to the level of sugar in the grapes at harvest. This is called must wait. The PDO wines are split into two fundamental levels, Qualitätswein and Prädikatswein. The minimum must wait at harvest required for Qualitätswein is lower than that required for Prädikatswein. Qualitätswein covers a wide range of different wine styles. They can be dry to medium sweet, red or white, and range in price from inexpensive to premium. The number of wines labelled as Qualitätswein has increased with the rise in popularity of German dry wines, and they represent the majority of PDO wines. The minimum must wait required for Prädikatswein is higher than that required for Qualitätswein. Furthermore, it is divided into 6 sub-categories, or Prädikat, and each one has its own specific must-wait requirements. In order of lowest to highest, these are Kabinett, Spätlese, Auslese, Beerenauslese, Eiswein, Trockenbeerenauslese. Although these Prädikat levels can be used for both red and white wines, they are typically only used for white wines. This is because residual sweetness is a key characteristic of these wines, and this works better for white wines than red wines. Wines that are labelled using the first 3 of these Prädikat levels, Kabinett, Spätlese and Auslese, can be dry or have residual sweetness. Kabinett wines tend to be light-bodied with green and citrus fruit, as well as floral aromas. Spätlese wines are usually riper in style and often display more stone fruit aromas. Auslese wines are the ripest of these Prädikat levels, and they can often include honeyed aromas derived from noble rot. The final 3 Prädikat levels are always used for sweet dessert wines. They are specialities that are only made when the conditions are right. Beerenauslesen and Trockenbeerenauslesen are sweet wines that are made from grapes affected by noble rot. These wines are typically low in alcohol, with honeyed, dried fruit, candied peel and floral aromas. Trockenbeerenauslesen, which have a higher minimum must wait, are sweeter and more concentrated than Beerenauslesen. Eiswein is a very different style of sweet wine. It is made from healthy grapes that are frozen on the vine in the winter. Eiswein is not influenced by noble rot and therefore has a much purer varietal character compared to Beerenauslese and Trockenbeerenauslese. One of the consequences of Germany's wine laws is that there are no official vineyard classifications or legally defined quality statements, such as Premier Cru and Grand Cru. This is something an independent group of German producers has sought to address. This group is called the Verband Deutscher Prädikatsweingüter, or VDP for short. These producers are considered to represent the very best of German winemaking. They have classified their own vineyards and have a very strict code of quality. Dry Qualitätsweine, made from the vineyards with the top classification, may be called Grosses Gewächs. This is indicated on the label with the letter GG and a bunch of grapes embossed on the neck of the bottle. These are widely considered to be the best dry wines made in Germany. VDP producers will also make Prädikatsweine from their top vineyards, but these are labelled with the relevant Prädikat level and are not labelled GG. these wines will not be dry. In this video, we have covered labelling terms used for German wines. You should now be familiar with the terms Qualitätswein and Prädikatswein and know the 6 Prädikat levels. You should also be familiar with the VDP and the term Grosses Gewächs.